Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription, you can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, let's get to it. Caught up. Kaiju number 8, chapter 90. Okay, last few chapters been somewhat of a letdown. Okay, let's see if this is. I can't lose this one. Okay, the title is Forged and Honed, the Pride of His Single Blade. Okay, there's no way he's loses. That's right. I mean, come on. He's the best melee fighter in all of Defense Force. He's Soshiro Hoshina. We struggling out here, man. You already know how it is, man. We stay struggling. Okay, Hoshina style, sneak attack technique. So he chopped the arm off of this kaiju. It's gonna regenerate. Okay, first form, lucidity slash. Okay, it worked. Don't let it escape. Keep up the pressure, Hoshina. Okay, I still can't wrap my head around his technique. He's working. He's like, I know I know the two sword style, but the three sword style, I gotta work on that one. Okay, say no more. So Hoshina's going right at him. He keeps, just like you see in all the animes, put the sword in the sheath, do an attack, put it back in, put it out, put in, out, in and out, in and out, in and out, like you're trying to reproduce with the sheath. You know what I mean? They think it's cool in Japan, and then they got the thumb flick. You know, you holding the sword, you do like this and just flick the thumb, and the sword come up a little bit. He's doing that. Okay, we got to get back to gaming. Me one, yes, yes, yes. We going to very soon. When I say very soon, I mean very soon. Within the next couple of days, we gonna be on that. Also, I got to do the music thing. Man, I wanted to do that today. I don't know, man. Oh, and we're gonna get on a reaction channel. Like we've been on the reaction channel. We're doing the anime and the reactions. So now we just gotta make sure we gotta keep doing that, but now we just gotta make sure we get on the gaming and the music. Okay, so anyway, he did the thumb flick, and then he did the fencer attack. And he lunged at him like, ah! One of those little pokes, he poked him. When he poked him, it blew a hole through him. Which is weird because it's a round hole, even though the sword is not that shape. You would think that the shape of the sword, it would be the shape of the sword, roughly. Okay, second form, foot blast. Okay, second form, wind pierce. Boom! Blew a hole right through this sucker. He a clown now. Looked like he made a hole so he could reproduce with the kaiju. He penetrated its core. He penetrated. As soon as I said reproduce, it said penetrated something's core. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I guess that's exactly what he's doing. So anyway, now it goes to swing at him. Hoshina's able to get out the way. Still got a little nick, just like you see in all the animes. Your core isn't here. I guess you aren't completely without a plan. He's like, your core ain't where I thought it would be. You're moving it around town. It might be in the head. It could be anywhere in the body. Okay, let's see. No matter. All that means is slicing, and more slicing. Meaning, if I keep cutting them into this, slicing until we find your core. Yeah, if I keep cutting them, eventually that core coming out. That core gonna come out. Now, anyway, when Hoshina stepped back, when he stepped back, you see the head on the kaiju slide off. He had already slashed it so quick. I mean, how is he this fast? Like, think about it like this. One sword style. It's supposed to be like, it's freaking ridiculous. He should be the same speed with the two swords, right? Like, they made it seem like he was slow when he had the two swords. Now, he might not have as much power in the slashes, but he should be just as fast. The swords are smaller, you know what I mean? Or he should be close to as fast. It shouldn't be a noticeable difference in speed. He should be able to speed blitz this dude with the two swords. Okay, not in your head either. Okay, he checked the head, it ain't in there. Now, every time he slashes a place, what I would do is put the cord right where he slashed it. You know what I mean? So he cut my head, now the cord goes there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be moving it around. Whatever he cuts, that's where it goes. So that way he might check somewhere else. You know what I mean? Or I put it close to where he just slashed it. So that way it's always just a little bit off. He'll never catch it. Okay, so anyway, he slashed the midsection, the chest, still didn't get that cord. The back, I mean, he terrorizing this sucker. Just straight terrorizing him. Yo, he caught a glimpse of the cord right in his throat. He slashed the throat. It's in its neck. Cord confirmed. You got this. So now he's trying to guard that cord with all his might. I think Hoshina got this. Okay, it's already able to fight back, but how? This thing's sure got a knack for fighting. Yeah, he's a gangster. He was born to be a gangster, made to be a gangster, trained to be a gangster. Why wouldn't he be a gangster? If I was trained, born, and made to be a gangster, of course I'm which I was, but of course I would be. What else would I be? Y'all know how that go. Hold on. It's light. My light about to go out. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. Whoops, clicked the wrong thing. All right, so now he's running from the thing. He got another weapon. What type of sword is this? This is like the sword from Blade. Okay, boom, we got another one. Okay, blade cutting technique, 5th form, misstrike. What is that? I have no freaking idea. But he runs off to the side of him. First off, he swings. It looks like he swung and made an airstrike. The Kaiju blocks it. He comes from the side and slashes him again, looking for that cord. Okay, sneak attack technique, 3rd form reversal. It's no way he should be. If he was this freaking fast, because what he's doing right now is speed. If he was this freaking fast, he should have been doing this before when he had the 2 swords. Okay, he combined his 2 techniques. This guy's a freaking genius. This guy's pretty damn strong. I'm not buying this. Okay, his fighting reveals everything. I'm sure that dodged perseverance of his, or dogged perseverance. Yeah, dogged perseverance of his. He got that dog in him. Only amounts to a small fragment of his total abilities. He has continued to build himself up, and now he has confidence. And when you have confidence, you can do anything. That's stupid. A lot of people be saying that confidence stuff. That stuff is stupid. That confidence don't do much of anything. You got to have something to go with it. Confidence is basically a bonus. So if you're good at, let's say, playing a sport and you're confident, you'll be a little bit better than you would be if you wasn't confident. But if you're terrible at something, being confident ain't gonna make you good. Y'all need to stop that. Okay, in order to resist his fate, ever since he was a child, he's been training diligently. Okay, do you think I have swag mean? Yeah, I think Stoop has all the swag. And no, means not a pessimist. Oh, you don't think that if you have confidence you can save the world? That means you're a pessimist. I hate when people do that. Like we were playing basketball the other day, right? And we had some new opponents show up. All of them were bigger than us. The biggest guy on our team was around the same size as their smallest guy. And they were fresh. We had already been playing already. I told one guy, I said, yo, we might not be able to pull this one off. I said, we got a serious size disadvantage. We had a serious advantage in terms of size, and they're fresh. They just started playing. I said, we gonna have to, I said, the only hope we got is right now, if they're terrible, that's good. Or if we get our little 3-point shooter to keep up, means a negative Nancy. No, Mean is not delusional. I said, or if our 3-point shooter is actually good. If he's on point this game, then we can win. But other than that, we're probably going to lose. Black pill risk. I got it got it got black pill risk. It got hate in that bench. Oh, black pill risk. Strawberry risk. It got hate in that beach. Okay, yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. But no, it's just being realistic and being honest. We're at a disadvantage. We might not win this one. Oh, you're defeatist. Ain't nobody no defeatist, man. I'm just telling the truth. It's just the facts. I'm saying we're at a disadvantage, so we're going to have to fight hard. Nah, you're not supposed to bring that, bruh. Bro, what you think? The people in the NBA, they're the best ever in terms of basketball, right? They're the best. You don't think that they say the same thing? Oh, we're undersized. They say those things. Oh, this guy, we need somebody with this wingspan. Because that's just the facts, man. It's the facts. It's physics. It's physics. I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all can be delusional if you want, but it doesn't work in real life. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it since y'all done pissed me off. It got me straight pissed. Okay, one step at a time. Okay, now he goes and slashes the Kaiju again. Whoosh. Okay, that was close. Now at 13 minutes of fully released force. Overheating imminent. Oh, man, he's done. He's done. Now he's going with a bunch of slashes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 slashes. This dude is going hard in the paint. Okay, I can't lose this one. You can do this. Okay, revenge strike. Lucidity strike. Lucidity slash. Okay, now he chopped off the arms. The arms getting ready to grow back though. Okay, nice. It's wide open. You got this. Vice Commander. Sneak attack. Technique. 6th form. Yo, it's getting prepared with its own attack. Cochina's kind of paused. He said, oh my freaking goodness, this guy's getting ready to come at me. Let me see. Okay, what the hell is it doing? Yo, it grew hands and not arms. Hands. I mean, not arms. It had like blades for hands. Now it's got an actual hand. What's it doing? Okay, that ain't a trick you can pull off just by imitating. Brace yourself, Oshina. You said brace yourself. Oh, wait. No. That's not him. That's Hoshina's suit. Hoshina's suit is telling him get ready. Okay, now what did he do? He took his body, right? He's learning from Hoshina how Hoshina fights, right? Took his body and made a makeshift sheath and sword. You know what I mean? Using this regenerative abilities. All right, now here's the crazy thing. Why wouldn't you just turn your arm into the sword and just use the same slab? Why would you have to mimic him to that extent? Oh, and that's it. That's it. Come on, man. We gotta go look. We gotta get a little bit more than that. And he sends Hoshina flying. Now, if he's just as fast and obviously he's way stronger, Hoshina shouldn't have a chance. But why would you need a sheath? You know what I mean? Like, why would you have to keep he's unsheathing and sheathing his fake swords in order to fight against Hoshina? Why are you using the sheath? Just use your hand like you was doing before. Or if you're going to make a sword, make the sword. Don't make the sheath and just keep using without going into the sheath. You know what I mean? I think it's just to look good on camera. I think it just looks good just for an anime or for a manga. You know what I mean? Just to see it just looks good. It just looks cool. But in real life, no, you're not going to keep doing this. Every time you do this, you're getting slashed. In a real sword fight, you come out with it, you keep it out. And if you swing, and then as soon as you go to put it back in, they're going to try to slash you right there. And you're not going to be fast enough to pull it out and counter. You know what I mean? But I'm going to stop, being realistic and talk about this manga. Okay, at least he's losing, which is good. Because he's supposed to be losing. You know what I mean? This whole friendship power up and stuff like that don't make sense. Hoshina was super fast in this chapter, was able to slash this guy up so good without, I mean, just speed blitzing him. That shouldn't happen. Because if he was speed blitzing him now, he should have been able to speed blitz him when he had the two swords. He should have been doing, let's say, less damage or the same amount of damage. We'll say less damage because you can't cut as deep and as strong with two swords as you can with one. But you're swinging twice as fast and you're still just as fast in terms of movement. He should have been able to, hurt this guy, wreck him since the very beginning. But apparently they just want to make it look like he's doing something special. Now they're using one sword. Okay, let me see. We can't be negative anymore. We have to believe. That's called coping. You have to cope with the reality that sometimes you're not going to win. You're not going to win all the time. You win some, you lose some. But if you be realistic like me, you live. You live to fight another day. Gotta hop on that Futurama tomorrow. I heard Futurama's coming back, but I didn't know that it was gonna be new episode. I thought it was gonna be reruns. I seen the commercial. But I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. It was an ad. I seen it, but I wasn't paying too much attention to it. So I thought it was just gonna be like reruns or something like that. But I guess it's gonna be new episodes. Okay, the ending made up for this fight a bit, in my opinion. The cliche feelings power-ups to win the fights were getting annoying. Yes, they've been doing it every one with this. And like I said, Kaiju number 8's been great. And they haven't had this stuff up until just now. I think maybe some of those suits, like the high-ups, like, yo, put some of the friendship power-ups so that way we can get these kids excited and we can make more money. I think it's something like that must have happened. Okay, life is an eternal cope. That's what we gotta do. No, it's not. I mean, I guess for some people, for lesser people, they need to cope and and have belief and all that. For people like me, for gangsters, we don't need that. I don't need to sit around cope in my life. I know, I mean, I have to cope with certain things, but I'm saying, like, in terms of just life in general, I don't have to sit there and cope. I can look at the facts and then work within my reality and be fine with that and not need, some imaginary stuff to try to make me feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? That's some people. For lesser people, the lesser people need that. They need to cope. They need to make imaginary friends and stuff like that and try to act like situations aren't what they are, just so they can feel good about the situation. I don't. If I see a situation coming and it looks good, I'm like, yo, that's a good situation coming. I'm happy about it. If I see a bad situation, that's a bad situation. I need to prepare for that. Now, if the situation is overwhelming, I might not make it through that. And that's just the facts. Now, I look at it like this. Some people say, oh, that means you shut up, me. You cope with the struggle daily. But look, I look at it like this. I might not be able to make it through that. I need to put my all into it because I probably won't make it through. So I need to give myself the best chances of winning because I know my chances of losing is great. That's how I look at it. Other people say, oh, I can't fight my hardest unless I think I'm actually going to win. No, I could fight my hardest thinking I'm going to lose. It's sort of like a creature, right, that's fighting for his life. You back it into a corner, let's say a rat or something like that, is coming out fighting with its all. It's not thinking, oh, I know I'm going to win. It's just thinking, yo, I got a big problem here. I need to be on this, with everything I got in order to give myself the best chance at survival. That's when you fight your hardest, when you think you can't win. Well, now I don't know about can't win. When you think the chance of you winning is so small that you have to put your all into it just to try to give yourself a shot, that's when you fight your best. Now, normally, like under normal circumstances, when you feel like you're going to win, that's when you fight good too. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Peace.